As a father, as a son, you think you're going to show him things, do things with him as a young boy, as a teenager, and then until he's been a young man. But for me, that's not going to happen. And we just want Jack to be as happy as possible and to be the best he can be, given the condition that he's got.
She might have lived 20 months and 6 days, but she lived a lifetime. The words terminal came in, the words palliative came in, and they're the answers that no parent would want to hear. Zia passed away on the 26th of September 2019.
No one could dream how horrible and challenging it must be to have a child that's not only seriously sick but potentially terminally ill. It's just not a facility here in Perth. So to create a facility to help those children and their families and their carers is just something that every West Australian that I've discussed it with embraces and supports and is genuinely excited about.
The Children's Hospice fills a really important gap in the healthcare of our sickest and most vulnerable children. Right now, they don't have a choice for respite and end-of-life care. It's either at home or in the Children's Hospital. And we're giving them, for the first time, the choice they so desperately need and want.
It's going to be that nurturing environment. It's going to be safe. You'll have medical facilities there, but it will also potentially feel like a bit of a holiday, a little bit of a break by the water, away from the hospital environment, away from a challenging home situation, giving the family a break and giving the sick child some respite, some quality, potentially towards the end of a young life.
Bear Cottage in New South Wales, in suburban Manly, not too far from the Manly Ferry Terminal, is the oldest children's hospice in Australia. Having visited there myself, it's a very inspirational place, and we learnt an enormous amount from our visits to Bear Cottage, both back in the early days of this project and in more recent times. And it continues to inspire us because it epitomises what we think the vision for the hospice should be, and that is a home away from home, a casual, relaxed, community-based facility where you feel like you're not in a hospital.
An environment that you could go to. There was medical staff there that were compassionate. The place was set up for people with wheelchairs or disabilities or complex medical needs. And you met other families, you just wouldn't feel so alone, you would feel more comfortable, we would be able to enjoy it more.
While we chose for Zia to come home, had there been an option to have a transitional place, perhaps her passing would have been different, not more meaningful maybe, but for those memories. After Zia passed away, I felt very lost. I felt like I was drowning all over again. And having facilities and resources like that would just speak bounds to not just the journey to, but the journey after as well.
People worry about a hospice. It's all about sadness and it's all about death and dying. And actually, there's a lot of laughter and banter, and it will be really, really, it'll be beautiful and noisy and like a family.
I see this nirvana, really, as a hospice, paradise, and a place where people can be to just be and to just live and enjoy and savor and, embody that whole concept of what palliative care stands for.
I can't wait for it to open and to have a house that is like a home, that has the smell of family cooking, that has the voice of childhood, that has adults laughing and talking, and that there are areas where families can be families knowing that they're safe. It will be amazing.
The whole essence of it is living. It isn't dying. That was a part of it, but a very small part of it. The bigger picture is living, the life that we have and making the most of it.